Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening.
What's up, guys? Before I get started, I know we're still looking at the same table as before, and I know some of y'all's probably placed a bet of whether or not it's gonna be over or under. It's looking like those who bet the over, you guys are on the verge of the big payout. I will get this desk sorted. I promise you. Like I said last time, I'm trying to get it done before the end of July, which is the goal. I'm gonna do my best to make sure the desk that is right there is here, so it won't look as crazy. Um, but yeah, today is really much an episode because I just wanted to talk about the future and what I believe the podcast is going to be like. I don't know if you guys are wondering or if you guys are curious about what's next, what else is going to go on. Yeah, I've thought about it and I've made some moves behind the scene, which I'm not going to tell you guys yet because I want to spoil the fun. But yeah, I have some things coming up. I have some things in the works, so that way, as you guys continue to watch and see, you'll see the growth, you'll see the changes that I'll be making, so that this podcast is continuously becoming something different each and every time. Um, yeah, I want this to the dome that we're in to become something different. I have a table. I plan to get like a little couch, so that way I have more, of a homey feel. I'm more inviting, more nice look. I plan to redecorate some stuff, make it look nice. And I have some people, in the works of coming up and being on the podcast with me. So that way, you guys are just hearing my voice. Even though I know I'm the voice that you guys love to hear, I'm the one you guys want to be speaking. I want to also have some other opinions and voices on here, just so you guys aren't just hearing just one perspective. Give y'all a multitude of things. But yeah, if you guys out there are thinking about speaking, or if you guys have a comment, or you guys want to just share your thoughts and ideas, feel free to hit me up. I have the space. I know it's not the best looking space, but I have space. I'm going to do my best within the next week or so, probably closer to August, to have it look something brand new. There's a lot of stuff I have to get rid of, and I'm not going to show you guys what it looks like, but I know what it looks like. It's kind of a complete mess. But I'm going to do my best to work around so I'll be more spacious. It'll be nicer, neater, a lot more, better. It gives a nice aroma of positivity and uplifting vibes. I do plan to get a sign that says our name, so that way, when you hear, you'll see it hung around or you'll see it nearby. So that way, you guys will know where we're at. And that's how you'll know we'll progress. Um, Next thing I really have to do is just get a new camera. Again, I've been trying to look for cameras. I don't know which camera to get. I don't know. I'm not a camera guy. I'm not really the camera whiz. I don't know much about cameras like that. If you guys know anybody who I can go talk to, anybody you recommend, or even if you have the knowledge and you feel free, leave a comment. Let your boy know what's going on, because I want to know what I can do in order to make this podcast better than ever. I want it to be looking like movie theater imaging. I want it to be the best sounding thing in the world. Um, yeah, as the future goes, this table will still be around. The new table will be coming in, but I also plan to get a nice little seat, I don't know if I'm gonna have the table and extra seats around the table, so that way I'll have extra places for people to be there. The backdrop, I might keep the same. I might get something different. I might get something that's fits the theme of what we stand for. But for now, this will be the backdrop for a good minute. Um, yeah. As far as updating and stuff go, I'm still on my consistent schedule of trying to post every Friday, or trying to record every Friday and get y'all at least an episode or so throughout by Tuesday ish. Those are one of the days that it comes out. I have been slacking on the shorts, trying to get my content out there. I have been slacking. Don't you worry. This weekend, your boy's putting in that grind. On top of all the schoolwork that I have, I am going to make sure to put time into my craft, because I love the fact that I have this going on for me. I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm extremely proud of where we are, of what I've done, of what I've created, just because I understand that this is something I've wanted, and I've constantly been holding myself back for months maybe even like a year and a half. And when I actually made the podcast, I didn't expect much. I didn't know what to expect, but I'm glad that we're here now. I'm glad and I'm very proud and very excited to see what else we got going on. So, yeah, if you guys want to be a part of the podcast, please do subscribe, please like, please share, follow, let people know to holla at your boy. Tell them to join the podcast because I know we're going to get better from here. There will be some times where the scene that we're at is not going to be this. I have a possible second location where I could go and record just in case something happens here in our dome where we gotta fix some things, gotta update some things, where things can't be what I want them to be. So yes, I have like a possible second location that I could work with in order to make sure that I constantly have an episode out for you guys, so that way you guys don't have to worry. Okay. Um, but yeah, I do have some more things in the back of my mind coming up, and I'm excited. I'm very, very excited for you guys to see, for you guys to be a part of it, for you guys to just, continue to help the channel grow. Um, yeah. So I appreciate all you guys for listening, all you guys for tuning in, because I know this is really quick and short, but it's a little like thank you message, appreciation message, like, and what I expect for the future. Don't worry, the next episode it will be better. Next episode I might have a guest. I know, right? First ever guest on the channel. I'm not gonna tell you who. I'm not gonna give you no names or nothing. You're just gonna have to sit and wait and just sit there and expect the unexpected. But it will be great. So don't be surprised when all these moves are being made and the podcast is looking like what it's supposed to be. So yeah, humble beginnings, because we're gonna go from here. Sky's the limit. So yes, again, I want to thank you guys for being here, for tuning in, for listening, for watching, for subscribing, for sharing, for doing all the things. I appreciate every single one of you guys. Peace. But P.S. Today is my little brother's birthday, so feel free to leave a comment, tell him happy birthday. I think he's 16 today. We're gonna go celebrate his youth. He's gonna enjoy his life. He's getting up there in age. Like, I remember when he was like 3. Now he's a teenager. He's a grown adult. He's on that verge of like he could vote and like start driving, which is crazy. But yeah, thanks again. Love you guys. Peace.
I mean, faux shizzle.
Faux shizzle.